Whoop, whoop. What's up, Bearcats? It's Tuesday. We're here. We're hanging. We're chilling with the little bit later and, planned on start for the HMG NXT watch along. How y'all doing? We're hanging. We're here. We're chilling. Whoop, whoop. Hope we're having a great week. Thank you for stopping in and joining us for this evening. Make sure you're signing NDA before you come in. Whoop, whoop. Coming in at a commercial break, and then we got Trick Williams coming up. So we'll see how that goes. But while that's going on, I'm going to do a little smoky toky. Whoop, whoop. Hey, yo, what's up, Ty? Good to see ya. Hey, yo. Mr. No Monikers needed in the house. And we got Cold-Blooded. Good to see you, sir. Whoop, whoop. Hope all's well with you guys. All right, turning the fan on 1 second. Get smoky toky going. Oh, nice. Very cool. Whoop, whoop. That was a nice one. We'll be right back. Anytime, man. And as long as you had a great times and made great memories there, met cool people that are, that's what matters, pal. Hey, yo, what's up, Lab Rat? Whoop, whoop. Yeah, that was a weird call. Gimmick infringement, pal. New NXT North American champion, Ethan Page. I did not catch that part, so oof, yeah, I don't know. No, he was the match after.
Now forget that. Don't start clapping now. Don't start. With average show. If you were singing along last week, I got one thing to say to you. Don't you feel stupid? Thinking of stupid. Why are people always trying to figure out what's the line between NXT and TNA? TNA and NXT. Damn it, don't cross Trick Williams. I am the line. Let's talk about it. Because NXT didn't appreciate me like they should, I'm going to go to TNA. I'm going to wear this gold right here, nice and brown. Go ahead and take a look at it. It look good, don't it? You know who held this gold before? People like Kurt Angle. People like Drew McIntyre. People like Bully Ray. People like AJ Styles. But none of them can compare to Trick Williams. Especially not Joe Hendry. So this is how we're going to do it. I'm turning my back on the people because y'all turned your back on me. Yes, you did. You were singing along and turned your back on me. I remember. I'm going to go back to TNA. I'm going to talk to the management, all those boys at TNA who work for Trick Williams now, and we're going to make some changes. Starting with the name of TNA. It is now Tricky Name.
And here he comes, Mike Santana.
Trick Williams, the main man on the block, right? Let's talk about it. Hey, yo, I personally wanted to come out here and give you props for last Sunday. Yeah. First mistake by interrupting your champion. First and foremost, let's get this straight. You ain't my champion.
Uh-oh, we got a hard Donnie, pal.
And the rest of that locker room has got to build that place. That trick ain't happening. Santana, or so.
Same.
Honestly, you don't know how things work, do you, big dog?
And I think these guys work well off each other so far.
TNA champion. So
Let's talk about it, Jones, pal.
When you are the world champion of your brand, once you carry the weight around here, then, only then, can you call the shots.
Slammiversary sounds like a good place to get it done.
But guess what? People like you piss me the hell off. Let me remind you. People like you come and go. But let me be the one to tell you. You a pretend rapper with those high heels and tight ass pants on. And after Sunday, at Battleground, you a pretend ass champion. But I tell you what, Trick, I'm the illest and realest you've ever come across. You ain't never dealt with someone like me. But I'm gonna spit some facts to you. I'm gonna be the one that's gonna take the TNA world title from you. Let's be real, Santana. Keep popping off if you want to. I'm gonna take off these lemon pepper sevens and beat your ass. Whoa, guys, please. I see this conversation's getting a little bit too heated. Let me just say this. Tricky William, congratulations. As the TNA Director of Authority, let me just tell you this. As the TNA World Champion, you will be a fighting champion. So next week, I've already spoken with Eva. You will defend the TNA title against TNA's very own Mike Santana.
They're going to that on a random Impact. Are you kidding me? Wow. Yeah, I can't say I agree with that one.
He not only said what he was going to do, he's backing it up for everybody in TNA. And guys, will this be the site next Tuesday?
Yeah, that's a match that could sell tickets and pay and buys.
I know you have this title defense tonight, but I had to do something after that on something. So Worlds Collide, you're gonna have a tag match.
Yeah, hopefully he gets it. It's just the fact that they're giving away on free TV makes me think that he's not going to be the guy.
I need to defend my NXT Women's Champion. I'll be your tag team partner. I'll be your partner. You know what I will.
Anything Lola Vites in a minute. I'm hoping that's what happens. Shenanigans to set up a rematch. Or because it's Slammiversary, what if that match ends up being a King of the Mountain match, and that's how Santana gets it? That makes me a sad panda. Yeah, Stone could get involved, or Yeah, she kind of stands out from the other women. Like she's got her own, basically, like her own gimmick match. Yeah, it has been a minute. Maybe I'll look that up while we're in commercial break. All right, so the last time the King of the Mountain match was held was a Queen of the Mountain back on June 19th, 2022. Yeah, that dude. All right, man. Thanks for stopping in and hanging out with us for a little bit. Yeah, hope we can see it and see you tomorrow. And have a great rest of your night. And hope all is well. And take care. Whoop whoop. We'll be right back, pal. Who's going on in X World? Any ridiculous shit or shenanigans?
2-day combo tickets for SummerSlam at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey on Saturday, August the 2nd and Sunday, August the 3rd are on sale now via Ticketmaster. We are set for the women's division to take center stage here on NXT.
Get me Paxum Tately, pal.
The reason for this matchup is because last week it was Paxley who crossed paths with Jada Parker.
If anyone understands what it's like to lose everyone, it's me. So with that being said,
Yeah, I remember that one.
you will start thinking of yourself next time. Take it from me real way. I do feel bad for you. You do? Hell no. What's wrong with you? Stupid.
Look,
Yeah, hey, Suge, let's go to Over Church.
see them on the steps, Tatum Paxley carrying them. She just, I mean, are those emotional outbursts just making her an easy target? Absolutely. There's a fine line between a little emotional turmoil and full-blown emotional disaster. This is what Tatum Paxley finds herself on right now. Woman's fit to be caught. This matchup is presented by Progressive in Booker to Corey's point. Tatum is too emotional. I mean, what do you want me to say, bitch? She needs help. That's what you want me to say? I want to try to figure out something to help her out with. It seems like every time she gets close to somebody, something happens. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe it's the problem. Towards your opponent, it can lead you to great things. It can put you over the hump to the other side of your career. But Paxley's had to do that thus far. I agree with that 100% because Tatum Paxley has a abundance of talent. She just needs to let it out. But when it comes to the women's division, from Miss Parker. When it comes to women's division, how about what we just heard? Stephanie McNair talking to Ava. She will.
Dude, so much cake in that ring, pal.
That will take place at Worlds Collide. It's Delise and Chica Tormenta, two of the top luchadores in AAA. We certainly take exception to the fact that Stephanie calls herself La Primera. And so to come tonight, Women's Championship, we defended in our main event, McCare against Chase. I could say also the winner of this could have some bragging rights within the division and maybe a championship opportunity. We talked about it week after week for months. The NXT Women's Division, the best women's division in the game. It continues to improve. It continues to heat up. Every opportunity could be a career-changing. World Squad, of course, Money in the Bank for weekend. Topic of the Women Money in the Bank qualifier Friday. Triple threat Naomi, Jade, Nia on SmackDown. And Graves, just how crucial is that Money in the Bank ladder match? We've talked about it for years and years. It literally gives you the opportunity to change the trajectory of your career at the time and place of your choosing. It's invaluable. You know, Booker was in a Money in the Bank ladder match. We didn't get past the second run. Need to, bro. I don't even know what's my forte, man. You know what I mean? I'm afraid. Marker, but now looking for the victory is Tatum Paxley in another news. Hey, look at Money in the Bank contract.
Whoop, whoop.
There's a bottleneck of talent in the division, which we're talking about all the time here at NXT. There's too many superstars who can make it arguably deserve a chance. You skip the line, you jump to the front of the line, and you call your own shot. Hey, look at the great step up in Seguri. The great struggle is how wide open the women's division is here because there are so many talented women in this division. Anybody go out there one of the biggest, actually, my biggest Money in the Bank is one of those matches where you gotta be the just wow, we got so many talent here, just like that. That's what Paxley just did. Coming to run back, drop kick, drop Parker. Don't forget the NXT Women's Championship on the line, still to come tonight. Stephanie McCare defense against Jason Jane. What's Jada doing here? We're going after it again. This is all that Paxley has. All right, I've seen enough. Paxley needs a 3-day vacation. I mean, this is taking one before. It's not the. Oh, no. Hypnotic. Into the cover. And Parker picks up the victory. What? This Parker came out here tonight with the goal of reminding the women's division who she is, and that she's still here, still ready to fight.
Yeah, the NXT Bakery with Chef Shawn Michaels, pal. Whoop, whoop.
Cheap shot. Last week, Hale was taken out by Hypnotic.
Oh, yeah, that is new.
Trying to take off the arm. Foot 5, 300 pounds. That I wasn't going to be a success. First ever winner of LFG, Jasper Troy. I'm going to make an impact on NXT. That starts tonight. Oh, baby. Season 1 winner just dropped over 50. He wasted no time in doing so.
Eye for an eye.
And there's a man who is looking to feast. LFG Season 1 winner Jasper Troy debuts in NXT. Yes.
Huh, that's weird. I don't know. That's one of the things I don't think they know what they're like. What the left hand is, what the left hand doesn't know what the right hand is doing. All right, commercial break. Let's go on an X-Land, pal. Yeet. Let's see. Dave Meltzer is completely being an idiot. What else is new? Whoop whoop. Yeah, somebody brought up the there is a line on an episode of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Remember the episode of It's Always Sunny where they got a boat and they talk about how they wanted to throw P. Diddy parties on it? Yeah, that line didn't age too well, now did it? And we back.
I don't know if Dante Chen is 100% ready for what he's about to face. Dante Chen is a young man with a ton of potential. I think he lacks the killer instinct necessary to make it to the top, but we're about to find out.
Can you say squash match? I would assume so anyway.
Booker, you were his coach. What are we about to see? A man that's looking to change the whole game of the game.
Yeah, they're pretty much Shield 2.0.
That monster, 300 pounds of Roland Snowman, Wayne Dickens, destruction, Jack. Oh, yes, man. Graves, what are you looking for out of Troy here in his debut match? Listen, I've seen what we've all seen on LFG, what Jasper Troy is capable of. A man with great athletic ability and size, a dangerous combination. But what really sticks with me are the eyes of Jasper Troy. Those are the eyes of a very,
Yeah, luckily he's not part of the Dark Universe, thank God.
I agree with you 100%. I mean, he started LFG at 330 pounds, and he dropped off 30 pounds very, very quickly because this guy is serious about making a statement in this business. Oh, cut nearly 10% body fat over the last 8 months. Former Division I offensive lineman, one of the biggest men. Now,
Dude, that's impressive. Like, that is impressive.
Since the new North American champion Ethan Page smashed his ankle into the steel steps, sidelining him for several months.
Like, cutting that much body fat and weight in that amount of time, that's impressive.
He's got the physical ability, he's got the skill. Oh! But I don't know, folks, we talk about a lot of superstars. You need killer instinct. I don't know if Chen has enough of it. When you talk about that killer instinct, one thing you do not want to do is underestimate any opponent. So Jasper Troy, do not do that.
Booker, and again, it was Troy who told Abe that he was going to make an immediate impact, and he certainly did.
He's already made an impact on LFG going out there just wasting away the competition the way he did. But now he's looking to make an even bigger impact here at NXT.
Well, he also dropped the NXT champion Oba Femi, sending a message to everyone. And I also have been told to note that while Troy won an NXT contract, part of Team Booker was The Undertaker, who took home the LFG championship.
He won the championship, but he still didn't win the title. I still hold that.
Well, I'll let you two have that conversation, but it was The Undertaker who warned Oba Femi that you better be ready to protect your yard because LFG is coming.
Well, Dante Chen better be protecting himself to the best of his ability because Jasper Troy unleashed the NXT. Look at this power. Talk about looking in the eyes right there. This dude is hungry, man. He's hungry. And I make that statement all the time. No bread, no water. Just me. This guy fits that profile perfect.
Look, there's something dark, though. Something dark behind the eyes of Jasper Troy. Hope you spent more time with him than I have. But I can tell in a few seconds, there still waters run deep when it comes to Jasper Troy.
This is the guy that stepped up to CM Punk right in his face. And I tell you, CM Punk believed everything this guy was telling him. You know why? Because he's serious. He's hungry. And right now, he's about to make quick work of Dante Chen in my
It's like
estimation.
Dante Chen may have re-injured that ankle. He's hobbling pretty badly. It's going to hurt the momentum he's able to muster while delivering these strikes. But Chen continues to fight.
Wait a minute.
It's a very rocky Troy. Jasper Troy right now trying to get back in and just hoisting up and overpowering. And whoa, I saw team from Dante.
I told you you cannot underestimate Dante Chen.
A gatekeeper of sorts. It's a pump kick right under the jaw. He's got the respect of the locker room and the universe.
And fight through the pain right now. Could be lining up something big. Playing spoiler for Jasper Troy.
And Troy coming over. And following up with a black hole slam.
Black hole slam, won't you come wash away the rain?
Where's he at?
Calm down. Mr. Lord. Over here. I'm very impressed, Jasper Troy. At least I have the decency to show you the respect that you didn't show me last week. Because I really could have come into that ring at any time, jumped you from behind, and beat you like a thief. But I'm not going to do that. But I hope you've enjoyed your 5 seconds of fame. Because now that you have the ruler's attention, your 5 seconds are over.
Oba will see Jasper at some point. But what do you want to talk about? It's back.
My return to WWE. I've told people, though I was blue in the face, how I felt it was going to go, how I thought people would react to me. How were you feeling about WrestleMania 38?
So I was super excited about it all. I know we had gone through crazy turmoil to get I feel like it was like weeks leading up to it that we were like, is this going to happen? And then I knew that there were nerves and there was anxiety and we were having these conversations of what if? And I just remember you saying, what if they boo? And I just said, they're not.
Yeah.
It's WrestleMania. I knew that wasn't going to happen. And I'm so focused in.
What do you want to talk about?
I'm in the middle of The Undertaker and Stephanie McMahon, and I have no idea. And then, it took that second for, boom, American Nightmare hits the screen. Just everybody just lost their complete minds.
When you want to talk about the podcast hosted by the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes features sit-down conversation with superstars and legends about never-before stories and career-defining moments while enjoying their favorite cocktail from weekly American vodka. Cody's first. Your podcast.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, he's straight up bought and paid for.
strong recently in your matches. You made the NQCC proud, but you tried to prove yourselves to singles wrestlers, and you both failed.
Yo, what's up, Scott Woodford? Good to see you, pal. Whoop, whoop.
Focus as a group, make yourself strong again. Huh? Look, Miles, I'm trying to say is, Charlie.
Hope all's well. Yeet.
Overbeat me, but I proved I belong on the big PLE stage.
Yeah, you did.
Now I'm sorry, I'm not just going to retreat back to my shell. You're not ready to navigate the waters here yet on your own, Mom. I know for a fact that I am, Charlie. But that's your youth and inexperience talking. I brought you into the NQCC, so if anyone's going to decide when
What about beat you? Would you say I'm ready then?
beat me, nah.
So let's do it. Just like the good old days, right? You against me. And if I win, you let me go.
All right, you want a match, fine, but how about we make it a rounds match?
Deal.
All right, so it looks like Miles Bourne might be going out on his own, pal. Yeet. See what's going on now in X-Land. Oh, dude, Scott, I watched Double or Nothing and then read Battleground, the results for it. Like, just on paper, Battleground sounds like it was a better show than Double or Nothing. So apparently, Hangman and Will Ospreay both pushed for each other to win the AEW Double or Nothing main event in the week leading up to the event. At least according to the sleuths there at Fightful Select, best $5 in the business. No, save your money. Save your money. Yeah, that was a trudge to get through. Yep, and Hangman still could have got his redemption arc at All In. He still could have got his redemption arc. He just not as a world champion. Like, I was kind of thinking something along the lines of maybe him or no. Yeah, like something with like him and him and Swerve against the Young Bucks.
The North American Championship, and I ain't waiting to celebrate. We are celebrating tonight. Let's go on.
You turned up and didn't invite me, bro. Like, we got history. I'm still waiting on you to pick for my jaw injury. But you know what? Congratulations, bro. I can't think of nobody more undeserving to win the NXT North American Championship. Like, if we're going to be that ass, last week, when you pulled up on me during the triple threat, you cost me. And I couldn't live with that. So, earlier tonight after you won, I was talking to Ava, and since we have this big showcase with WWE and AAA called World Collide, you, champ, will be defending that precious NXT North American Championship and World Collide against me.
No. Come on. You do not deserve a shot at this. You deserve to put on a mask, even though you're not a luchador.
You're right. World Collide is not just about NXT. You got a lot of people gunning for you. But everybody in NXT knows that boy is like brother right here got hops too.
Ooh. Ooh, yes.
That makes sense. Oh, shit. You got Laredo Kid, Aztec Warrior, Aztec Warrior, Aztec Warrior.
Let me introduce myself. I am Laredo Kid, the most complete luchador you will ever see. I have won championship from AAA to TNA, and now I come in for the North America Championship match. Okay, whoa. Now you're talking about a triple threat? No, tonight was a celebration for me, and I'm not letting the two of you ruin my.
That's what he does, man. That's what he does.
I forgot. My bad. You still going against one more person. Down to NXT. It's still.
Okay, so it's now a four-way. Yes, this is this is technically this four is technically an NXT, AAA, and TNA match. Nice. And WWE, like, hey, this is everybody in this one.
You just won the title. But unfortunately for you, and accepted it, you're gonna lose it. At Wars Collide, it will be a battle four-way for the NXT North American Championship.
Dude, they're loading up that card, pal.
You be ready, because tonight I'm gonna bring the fire, and I will burn you all.
Well, buckle up for a hot-flying experience of a lifetime at Worlds Collide Fatal 4-Way for the North American Championship.
We're just gonna have his hands full at World Squad. A fatal 4-way match? I can't believe it. I booked it.
Ava, I know you've got your hands full, but Sean Legacy won his triple threat match last week on NXT. And you're giving 3 other people a North American title opportunity before him. All right, hold on. Listen, the reason why it's a fatal 4-way at Worlds Collide is because I wanted talent from AAA, NXT, Raw, or SmackDown to compete for that title. I did not forget about Sean Legacy.
Hey, well, don't forget, he's the first WWE ID talent to get a win on NXT. Just says.
To my point, John Legacy will get a one-on-one North American title opportunity with whoever walks out of Worlds Collide the do that. That sounds absolutely perfect. I know. And tomorrow night, do you
Yeah, they have the door. Whoop whoop.
history, the first ever Evolve Women's Champions crown. Kylie Ray, Wendy Chu, Kendall Gray, and Callie Armstrong. Your eyes will be on my show, right? Yes, my minister. So,
Yes, I will.
Oh, yeah, you're going to be there? Oh,
Yeah.
All right, makes a change.
Well, it has been a chaotic night, and it's time for our main event. There is JC Jane with the biggest challenge of her career, as she's going up against the #1 luchadora in the world, our NXT Women's Champion, Stephanie McMahon.
Look at her.
Matches live and next.
Whoop whoop. And a commercial break, pal. So let's see what's going on in X-Land. Yeet. Mike Santana did very well tonight. He had a good match with Tavion Heights, and he had a in-ring promo with Trick Williams, where he more than held his own. In fact, I think he forced Trick Williams to step his game up. Dude, for real. Where he is now compared to where he was 5-6 years ago is incredible. Nice. Yeah, he seems like a pretty cool dude. Or it seems like he would be a pretty cool dude.
What am I going to do? Tatum, we don't know each other that well, but we hate to see you like this. And we might be more alike than you think. I can vouch that a friend that you never knew you needed is right around the corner. Tatum, we know you're going through it, and feel those feelings, girl. Just know that if you need anyone to talk to, we're here for you.
All right, so we got Zolruka telling Tatum, hey, we got your back. But in the background, we got the culling.
From the Discord, General Manager Ava, in collaboration with the Director of Authority for TNA, Santino Marella, Mike Santana's
So, yeah, next Tuesday on NXT, that's... I'm hoping that ends with some kind of shenanigans. Because that's way too early to be giving that away, especially on free TV.
He's free of NQCC. But for right now, it's time for our main event this week on NXT. Well, there was an argument at Battleground Graves that led to this main event matchup. Coming with Dalise, Chica Tormented from AAA, and JC James their taste of the blood through Maro's mouth, which is now JC.
Yeah, really, it was the best thing for him. And no, give me protective face mask, pal. Yeet. Get me Sean Spears, pal. Yeah, match for Chelsea, pal. Whoop, whoop. Ooh, what if we see some run-ins in this match? So we already saw some AAA talent show up. I should say AAA/TNA.
As sharp as possible, but you got to be careful of the trap game. Oh, baby. Oh, we gonna see it. Oh, we gonna see it. Oh, yeah, baby. Here we go. Well, JC Jane staying one step ahead of the champion. You seem conflicted. So you honestly heard him say in 3 years, Jane, for the title and a kick. And I want to go back to Sunday, though, Booker. Is McCare putting too much on her plate? No, you don't want to say that. But the thing is, you gotta wonder. I mean, she already talked about a tag match, and she hadn't got past this matchup here tonight. And that's definitely a thought process she does not want to have in this bitch. I don't think anyone would argue. Stephanie McCare certainly burning the candle at both ends. With her hands full 2 nights ago with Jordan Grace, tonight JC Jane, and come Worlds Collide, she will team with Lola Vice to battle Dalise and Cheap Tormenta for AAA, covered by Jane. And another kick out Worlds Collide a week from Saturday. And like, not to forget, guys, she was a double champion earlier this year, holding on to 2 titles. She's had battles on Raw over the last month. And remember, McCare relinquished the Women's North American Championship. She was never defeated for it. Stephanie McCare is doing the Lord's work right now, as far as I'm concerned. Has been champion since February the 15th. Has also been a champion in Mexico, Japan, here at NXT, which is why we say she is the #1 luchador in the world ranks. Angeles for a week from Saturday. All hell breaking loose. Chaotic since the start of the night. But the kid cannot afford to split her attention right now. She's got to keep her eye on the top.
Yeah, I can see them. I can see some of that involvement in this match.
Super kick under the jaw. Jane is right.
Yeah, I read that. It's just ridiculous. Yeah, put it back on MJF. That's where it should have been.
Who is walking out tonight? NXT Women's Champion. Wherever you're watching the world, the NXT Women's Championship is on the line. A quick snap, leg drop into the cover, hoping both legs, another near fall. And what Corey just said, and what we just talked about, everything going on. Booker, there's no way Stephanie McMahon, as confident she is 100% in this one.
You know, I can agree with that 100%, but I'm gonna tell you right now, 90% of the rock is not 100%. Oh, you can get on her, but being injured is one thing. Stephanie, I must say, I feel she wants to clean out this division, man. I really feel that.
I agree with you, Book. Hey, let's be honest. Victoria's been lights out recently, functioning on the almost unconscious level. Just everything seems to work for the Dark Angel.
Yeah, they're doing a good job of hyping that show up. Like they're. It seems like they're really committed to making AAA a strong brand.
Fighting to your point earlier, but at the end of the day, they're still watching each other's backs. They're still working for the common goal, and that is greatness. Well, I don't know if that's true or not, because earlier they didn't know.
I'm pretty sure he ended up will though.
They've been going back and forth all night long, going back and forth Sunday, but the question now, can Stephanie McMahon hold on?
Yeah, give me Nintendo Switch too, pal.
Credit to JC Jane for hanging tough in this interview. I thought that was a turning point. But look, JC showed Fallon being my corner. I feel bad for Nick.
Yeah, no, yeah. Make sure you get as much as you can out of the Switch 1, pal. Don't let that go to waste.
She's on the outside.
Everything was like it's perfectly fine. Am I correct?
As of right now, yeah, I would say that was innovative. Well, last time Finn Rich Roots won gold, it was Halloween everyone, it took all three of those women to beat Kalani Jordan. The numbers advantage certainly not in favor of Stephanie McCare, who just kicked it back to the world backbreaker. That could be set up for the SVB. Oh, so one saw it a second time, taking it to the challenger now, is the champion. McCare picking up some speed, and this could be a pivotal point in this matchup. Both women are down. It's our main event on NXT. And listen to the performance center. For the last several weeks, Booker, you brought it up, or you brought it up. The
Oh, nice.
scope is open.
Congrats to Cody. Whoop, whoop.
Stephanie McCare right now is putting the women's division on her back. McCare wants it all. She wants more. She's even compete at World Collide against luchadors from AAA. I'm sure there's going to be different opportunities in the future for McCare to excel at, to continue this work she's put in, because she seems downright untouchable right now. And the Dark Angel going to a dark place, charging in, right into the challenger, JC Jane. Is she hanging on by a thread? Into the cover, and another near fall. Stephanie McCare, you almost can see too. I don't want to say it's agony, but hours ago against Jordan Gray, it's definitely wear and tear.
So having the best match I've seen JC Jane in.
Roll through Shane, and oh, big knee, and he's exhausted. She just got that right shoulder up. We have called Stephanie McCare's matches all year long, and that was close. Definitely too close for comfort, but we've learned the resilience possessed by the NXT Women's Champion. Nobody home for JC Jane's cannonball. Jane trying to pull herself back to her feet. In comes McCare. And we see this too. Oh, that's the dragon out of the corner. That will destroy the knee. Beats. Oh, beating the minds. Super kick out of the jaw. Chain to the outside. What a main event here on NXT. Much for the turmoil within. Nick's just shut to the ground. Look at the camera. McCare wiping two days of fatal influence. They're not on the same page. Jasmine Nick just walked away from everyone.
What the hell, Jasmine?
Jasmine just walked away from her partners, from her friends. And look
At least it's with logical storytelling. Like Jasmine Nix be like, fuck this, I'm out.
She's getting close to the victory. Where's that rolling encore? Did not connect McCare, though, hoisting up Finley the back suplex. Trying to float over.
Of course, they're all still at ringside, so what's going on now?
Here we go.
It looked like Uncle trying to yeet, and JC Jane getting back to her feet. Didn't mean to ride that. That was a mistake.
Oh, yeah.
McCare control right now. Women's champion Sargent getting caught by the challenger. Somehow JCJ is continuing to push through. Counter. The official. Fallon Henley just delivered a kick around the ring post into the face of the champion. Jonathan Stevie. Never did see what's going on. Oh, we got a elbow from JCJ. Jay Ford in the cover. Look at the leg.
Wow, new champion. So it's all Swerve Bro. Swerve Bro. Fatal Influence worked us all, pal. Yeah, like, wait a minute, they're still at ringside. Something's going on here. Yeah, poor vet. Poor vet. Yep. Fatal Influence worked everybody thinking they were breaking up. It's like, nope. All right, and that is it for tonight, guys. That's a pretty eventful show for an NXT episode of NXT. Whoop whoop. All righty, so tomorrow we of course got the Wednesday locker room, the AEW Dynamite watch long, and belt count. And as soon as that is over, we'll be following that. Not really as soon as that over, but later on that night, once after the AEW Dynamite watch long and belt count, I'll be on Twitch.tv/LG Brandon. Whoop whoop. And then, of course, Thursday, we're going to be doing the TNA Impact watch along. Friday, we got Friday Locker Room, Raw watch, SmackDown watch along. Saturday, we got, Smack Attack, and then we'll be doing a late start of Money in the Bank watch along. I forgot Money in the Bank was this this Saturday. And then, of course, Sunday, The Wreckage. Then we got HMG After Dark that night. Whoop, whoop. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for stopping in and hanging out. Always appreciate getting to hang and chill with the Bearcats, the rest of the HMG fam. And we'll catch you on sometime this week. Whoop, whoop. Take care, y'all.